Did you know that every year the world generates about 10,000 metric tons of high-level nuclear waste? This waste is so radioactive that it must be securely stored for thousands of years. Yet in Finland, a groundbreaking project might have just solved this millennia-old problem. Welcome to the story of how a small Nordic country could be leading the world into a new era of nuclear energy management. Nuclear power, regarded as a clean and efficient energy source, has long been shadowed by a daunting challenge: the management of its byproduct, radioactive nuclear waste. This waste is a consequence of nuclear fission, remains hazardous for thousands of years, posing a significant threat to both the environment and human health. The global magnitude of this issue is staggering, with approximately 12,000 metric tons of high-level nuclear waste produced annually. This waste, if not managed properly, could lead to catastrophic consequences. Traditionally, the approach to nuclear waste has been to store it in temporary facilities. These facilities, often located near the nuclear plants themselves, are designed to safely contain the waste for a limited period. However, they are not fail-proof. The risk of leakage, contamination, and even potential security threats loom large. Moreover, these temporary solutions place a continuous financial and environmental burden on future generations, who will inherit the responsibility of maintaining these storage sites. The complexity of the nuclear waste challenge lies not only in its hazardous nature, but also in its longevity. Some of the isotopes present in high-level nuclear waste, such as plutonium-239, have a half-life of over 24,000 years. This means that the waste remains dangerously radioactive for millennia, far beyond the scope of human planning and current technological solutions. The question then arises, how do we safely isolate something that remains dangerous for longer than human civilization has existed? This challenge has prompted scientists and policymakers to explore more sustainable and long-term solutions. One such approach is deep geological storage, which involves burying the waste deep underground in stable geological formations. This method aims to isolate the waste from the biosphere, thereby reducing the risk of environmental contamination. However, finding suitable locations that are geologically stable and politically feasible is a complex task. Another aspect of the nuclear waste challenge is the public's perception and acceptance of nuclear energy and waste management solutions. The legacy of nuclear disasters such as Chernobyl and Fukushima have left a long-lasting impact on public consciousness, leading to heightened skepticism and opposition to nuclear projects. This public sentiment poses a significant barrier to the development and implementation of long-term waste management solutions. In summary, the nuclear waste challenge is a complex issue that encompasses scientific, environmental, political, and social dimensions. It requires a concerted effort from governments, scientists, and the public to find solutions that are not only technically feasible, but also socially and environmentally responsible. As the world continues to deal with the demands of sustainable energy and environmental protection, the management of nuclear waste remains a critical issue that demands innovative solutions and global cooperation. Moving from the bigger picture of managing nuclear waste, Finland's Onkalo project stands out as a model of innovation and a first-of-its-kind solution to this worldwide problem. Onkalo, which translates to cavity in Finnish, represents a groundbreaking solution in the space for nuclear waste disposal. This facility is the world's first permanent repository designed to safely store high-level radioactive waste for up to 100,000 years, a timeline that surpasses the lifespan of most human civilizations. The Onkalo project, initiated in the early 2000s, is a marvel of engineering and geological planning. The facility is carved deep into Finland's ancient bedrock, at a depth of about 450 meters below the surface. This depth is not arbitrary, it's the result of extensive geological studies that determined it to be the optimal balance between stability and accessibility. The bedrock itself, estimated to be over 1.9 billion years old, provides a naturally stable and secure environment, crucial for the long-term containment of hazardous materials. The design of Onkalo is based on the principle of deep geological storage. The process involves encasing the nuclear waste in robust, corrosion-resistant copper canisters, each with a thickness of about 5 centimeters. These canisters are then surrounded by a layer of bentonite clay, a material known for its swelling properties and low permeability. That acts as an additional barrier against radiation leakage. The combination of these materials and the depth of storage ensures that even if the canisters were to fail over time, the radioactive material would remain contained and isolated from the biosphere. The facility is designed to hold approximately 6,500 tons of spent nuclear fuel. Once full, the plan is to seal the repository permanently, effectively removing the burden of active management from future generations. This walk-away solution is a significant departure from current practices of temporary storage, offering a more sustainable and long-term approach to nuclear waste management. The project underwent rigorous safety assessments, including simulations of various scenarios over thousands of years to ensure its integrity against natural events like earthquakes and glaciation. Its success could pave the way for similar projects worldwide, changing the landscape of nuclear energy and its long-term sustainability. Safety is the main goal of the Onkalo project. From its inception, the facility has been designed with multiple layers of protection, each serving as a safeguard against potential risks. The primary defense is the geological stability of the site itself. The finished bedrock, chosen for its ancient and stable nature, provides a natural barrier against external factors such as seismic activity and climate change. The design of the repository includes a series of copper canisters, each about 5 centimeters thick, engineered to withstand corrosion and the intense pressures of the bedrock. The canisters are then filled with spent nuclear fuel and sealed. Surrounding each of the canisters, a layer of bentonite clay, known for its swelling properties and low permeability, which acts as a secondary barrier. This clay expands upon contact with water, sealing up any potential pathways for radioactive materials to escape. Onkalo is based on a lot of interesting and thorough science. A lot of testing and research has been done to make sure that the repository will be safe in the long term. This includes studying the behavior of the copper canisters and bentonite clay over extended periods, simulating thousands of years into the future. Scientists have also meticulously analyzed the geological conditions of the site, including the movement of groundwater and the potential impact of glacial cycles. One of the critical aspects of Onkalo's safety assessment is its resilience to future scenarios, including natural disasters and human interference. The facility is designed to be inherently safe, with no need for active maintenance. This approach ensures that even if future generations forget about Onkalo, or if human civilization undergoes significant changes, the repository will continue to safely contain the nuclear waste. A significant part of Onkalo's development has involved maintaining transparency and building public trust. The project has been open to scrutiny by international nuclear safety experts and the public, ensuring that every aspect of the facility meets the highest safety standards. This openness has been crucial in addressing public concerns and skepticism surrounding nuclear waste management. In short, the safety and science behind Onkalo are as robust as they are innovative. By combining advanced engineering, rigorous scientific research, and a commitment to safety and transparency, the Onkalo project not only offers a solution to a long-standing problem, but also sets a new standard for nuclear waste management worldwide. Finland's approach to nuclear waste could set a precedent for the rest of the world. Countries like Sweden and Canada are already considering similar projects. However, the implementation of such facilities is not without challenges. The high costs, political hurdles, and public skepticism are significant barriers. Moreover, the success of Onkalo depends on long-term stability, something that can only be proven with time. The project raises important questions about our responsibility to future generations and the legacy of our energy choices. As we stand at the crossroads of energy production and environmental responsibility, Finland's bold step with Onkalo offers a glimmer of hope. Only time will tell if this approach will be the answer to nuclear power's biggest problem. But for now, it's a step in the right direction. And that's the story of how a small country in the far north might just be leading the world towards a safer nuclear future. What do you think about Finland's approach to nuclear waste management? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content like this. See you in the next video.